The girl up ahead is the blind date candidate someone introduced to me. But her condition for marriage is that she brings her grandparents along. I don't really know what she means by that. Today, I want to pretend that I'm a young guy with absolutely nothing. If she can pass my test, then I'll give her all this money and a house, and confess my feelings. Let's go talk to her. Hey, hello.
I'm the one who was set up for a blind date. Is it you?
Oh, your name is Wang Dequi, right?
Yes. And you're Lu Xiaoyu, right?
Oh, yes.
It's you.
Hey, why did you bring a food delivery box with you?
Oh, I just finished a delivery, so I came straight here after that.
I see. It's hot and raining today. Delivery work must be quite tough. Right. I heard someone say, your marriage condition is to bring your grandparents along. What does that mean? Oh, yes, it's like this. Mainly, my parents passed away when I was young, and my grandparents raised me single-handedly. Now they're getting old and can't be left alone. Someone needs to look after them, so I thought I have to bring them with me.
Oh, that's the reason. Your parents passed early and your grandparents raised you.
Yes, that's right. No one told me about this issue beforehand. I can accept it.
You can actually accept that?
Yes, but, I need to tell you about my family situation to see if you can accept me.
Alright, go ahead.
Yes, I can accept you bringing your grandparents. After all, they raised us, so we should take care of them. I have grandparents too.
I was afraid you wouldn't accept it, because previous matches heard I had to bring my grandparents and thought it was a burden. So, okay, let me introduce my family situation.
Sure.
My current job is delivering food. And sometimes I work as a designated driver at night.
As for the pay, it's about 6,000 to 7,000 in a bad month, and 8,000 to 9,000 in a good one. That's actually pretty good, at least it's more than I make. You see, I'm here in the countryside, and since I usually take care of my grandparents, I don't have much time to go out and work. If I have time, I help out in the fields, take some vegetables to sell in town, and do some handicrafts on the side, making around 3,000 yuan a month.
Oh, so you take care of your grandparents at home and do some farm work, is that right?
Yes, that's right. That's actually pretty good. You aren't asking anyone else for money, you earn it yourself. Combined, we'd have over 10,000, which is great.
It's enough to get by.
I just wanted to ask, if we were to get married, do you have any requirements regarding a house?
I don't have any requirements for a house. Seeing that you're delivering food, your situation is probably about the same as mine, or maybe just a little better. I feel like buying a house right now would be too much pressure for us. Besides, I have a house in the countryside, we could live there for now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're okay with living in a country house?
Sure, I'm a country girl myself, after all.
Alright, that's very understanding of you. But if I were to pay a down payment on a house, would you be willing to help with the monthly mortgage?
Of course, we're living our lives together anyway, and we'd be the ones living in it. I'm definitely open to helping pay off the mortgage. Oh, and do you have any requirements for a car? I don't own a car right now. I deliver food every day, and I have a second-hand e-bike. Oh, I see. I feel that given our current financial situation, buying a car would be difficult and put too much pressure on us. I think an e-bike is just fine. Besides, when you're working, the roads are busy anyway, so it's convenient to just ride an e-bike. Great, you're okay with that too. Since you don't have any requirements for a house or a car, what are the customs regarding the dowry where you're from? My family might not be able to offer much of a dowry if we have to pay for a house down payment. I just wanted to let you know. Oh, that doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm bringing my grandparents with me. For the dowry, I think 1 in 10,000 is enough. 10,001 yuan.
10,001?
Yes. That's too little. If it were 88,000 or 188,000, my family could actually afford that.
It's just for good luck anyway, and the dowry is meant for us to use together for our future life.
Okay. I never expected you to be so beautiful, filial, and not greedy or materialistic. I didn't think such a great girl existed.
But I do have one request. I don't know if you can accept it. What is your request? Well, my grandparents are getting older. If I marry into your family, I'd like to bring them with me. I plan to take 300 or 400 from my own salary each month for their living expenses.
Is that your only request?
Yeah, don't worry. I definitely won't take your money for it.
No, it's not like that. I can completely accept that. After all, they raised us, so we should take care of them in their old age. It's our duty to be filial. It's a traditional virtue of our people. If you ever find you don't have enough money, you can take some from me. I'm okay with that.
I never thought you were so filial. You're a really good person.
I think we're a great match. Do you have any other requests?
Oh, no other requests.
Then why don't we try seeing each other? I feel like we're really compatible.
That works too.
By the way, I brought you a gift today. It's in this box, take a look.
Aren't you a food delivery driver? What kind of gift could you have brought? Delivering food is just my other job. Aren't you a delivery driver? Why is there so much money in here?
Actually, I'm a business owner. My family already has a house and a car, and my father runs a business too. I disguised myself as a delivery driver today because I had no choice. My previous blind dates would ask me for a car and an 880,000 dowry right off the bat. I had no other options. That's why I pretended to be a delivery driver to see if you were as selfish and money hungry as they were.
If you put it that way, I don't think we're a match. I thought you were just like me, a regular worker, but since you're a boss, I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. I think you should just go back. Do you think I'm showing off in front of you, using money to deliberately test you? No, that's not what I meant. I just feel, look, I'm just a country girl, and you're from the city, handsome, young, successful, and you run your own company. I just feel like I'm not good enough for you. After all, everything has its match. What do you mean by good enough or not good enough? What I like is you, as a person. Look, your parents are gone, and even though your grandparents are so old, you refuse to abandon them and are willing to keep taking care of them. That shows your filial piety. And look, even though my family has so much money, you aren't greedy, which shows that you have great character. I really want to be with you. Please, just agree to be with me. Otherwise, if I miss out on a good girl like you, I really won't find another one anywhere. Handsome, please don't be like this. I really feel like I'm not a good fit. If I'm with you and move to the city, people will definitely say that bringing my grandparents along makes us a burden, and they'll surely mock you and talk behind your back.
How about this? I'll find a solution with you. Let's ask those kind-hearted uncles, aunties, and grandparents. They've all experienced these major life events. I think they can give us a good way to handle this, okay? Alright then. Then promise me, if they support us being together, will you give us a chance to get along and try things out?
Okay.
Good. Let me ask the uncles and aunties. The girl in front of me is my 23rd blind date. The previous 22 asked me for an 880,000 dowry and wanted my car and house right away. I feel like they didn't like me as a person or want to build a life with me, but were just after my money. So, I pretended to be a delivery driver today to test the girl in front of me. I didn't expect that she wouldn't only be filial to her grandparents, but also not be greedy for my family's wealth. If you support me being with this kind girl and bringing her grandparents to live with us in the city, please help me tap the buttons on the right, especially the little plus sign on my profile, so I'll know you're blessing us. If none of you tap them, then there's nothing I can do, and this girl might think I was just testing her. In front of him, then let's do that. How about it, young lady?
Sure, look, it's noon already, you must be hungry. I'll go home and make you something to eat.
Okay, then I'll just wait here for a while. I think the uncles and elders will surely give us good feedback. If they support it, you must promise me, okay? Then let's go. Let's go see Grandpa and Grandma.
Let's go.
Let's go.